Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for May 9th. May 9th is the 129th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 130th in leap years, with 236 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is omnishambles. Omnishambles is a noun that means a situation that's a complete mess, especially when resulting from mismanagement. Omnishambles comes to us from Latin roots, and it was coined in about 2009. Incidentally, a related term is dumpster fire. Omnishambles. And with that, we'll jump into a few things that happened today in the past. In 1669, the British Crown jewels went on public display for the first time in the Jewel House at the Tower of London. The deputy keeper of the jewel house would take the regalia out of the cupboard and show it to visitors for a small fee. Now, this had gone on for a couple of years when on May 9th, 1671, a man named Thomas Blood, disguised as a clergyman, attacked the elderly 77-year-old deputy keeper. Thomas Blood got away with a crown, a scepter, and an orb. Blood and his three accomplices were apprehended at the castle perimeter, but the crown had been flattened with a mallet in an attempt to conceal it. And there was a dent in the orb. Yikes. He was pardoned by the king, though, who also gave him land and a pension, so that leads people to think that he may have been treated leniently because he may have been a government spy. Ever since then, the jewels have been protected by armed guards. This is the birthday of a man named Henry J. Kaiser, born May 9th, 1882. He was a shipbuilder and businessman known for founding the Kaiser shipyards. These were 7 major shipbuilding yards located on the United States West Coast during World War II. He established the shipbuilding company around 1939 to help meet the construction goals set by the United States Maritime Commission for merchant shipping. 4 of the Kaiser shipyards were located in California, the Richmond shipyards, and the other 3 were up in Oregon and Washington. Henry Kaiser was known for developing new methods of shipbuilding, which allowed his yards to outproduce other similar facilities. He ended up building almost 1,500 ships, 27% of the total Maritime Commission construction. Kaiser's ships were completed in 2/3 the time at a quarter of the cost of the average of all other shipyards. Some of these ships were typically assembled in a little over 2 weeks and one in less than 5 days. Kaiser shipyards shut down at the end of the war, and the Rosie the Riveter World War II Homefront National Historical Park was dedicated on October 25th, 2000, on the site of one of the shipyards in Richmond, California. Henry Kaiser lived to the age of 85. Last event for today is a popular news item for this day, and that is that on May 9th of 1960, the Food and Drug Administration approved the world's first commercially produced birth control pill. I've mentioned that in previous episodes for this day, and it's all over historical notices for today, and it gets a lot of attention. Birth control pills, May 9th, 1960. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include the link to my blog page that is called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.